royalty income received by corporations. Paano ito itatax under the CREATE law? Please join me and let's discuss this together in another episode of EDT Talks. Hi guys! If you are new to my channel, I'm Mr. Enrico Ditabag. Our channel, EDT Talks, is dedicated to simplify the different topics in taxation. In this particular video, we will be discussing the applicable income tax of royalty income. This is actually the third video in our second lecture series on income tax on corporations. Okay? So as previously discussed in our videos, okay, sabi natin, there are certain passive income derived from Philippines or derived in the Philippines na subject sa final withholding tax. Okay? And there are three, sabi nga natin. Una ay interest income. So we're done with this. This is the very first video sa ating second lecture series. Okay? Dividend income as well, katatapos lang natin yan. And the third one, yun yung topic natin ngayon, royalty income. Paano ito itatax kung ito ay tinanggap o natanggap ng isang corporation? Okay, so before we proceed, we need to describe first or we need to define first yung royalty income. So what is royalty income? Okay? However, sa tax code natin, unfortunately, hindi siya dinefine sa tax code natin. Even in revenue issuances, so walang definition na pre-provide. Nonetheless, yung royalty income ay nakalista sa Section 32 ng tax code natin. At ang Section 32 ng tax code natin ay pertaining sa gross income. Okay? Ano-ano yung mga income na included sa pag-determine ng gross income na subject sa basic income tax. Eh yun nga lang, ay ang pinag-uusapan natin ngayon ay yung mga subject sa final withholding tax. So, are royalty income considered as ordinary income or passive income? Depende yan. Okay? So, kung yung royalty income ay na-generate in the active pursuit and performance of the corporation's primary purpose. Eh di ibig sabihin related sa operations niya yon. Pag ganun, ordinary income yon. So kung ordinary income yon, natural, basic tax yon. Pasok talaga sa Section 32 pag ganun. However, kung yan ay passive income, okay? So these are income derived, okay, by taxpayers like corporations, okay, without active participation on their part. Kagaya rin ng interest income saka dividend income na diniscuss natin. So pag ganon, that is considered passive income. Parang halimbawa, si Sir Tabag nyo ay nagsulat ng libro. So, nagsulat ako ng libro pero hindi naman ako yung actively selling the products, actively selling the books. Ang nagbebenta niyan, bookshop o kaya publishing. So, I just receive royalty. So, after writing it, bahala na si publishing or bookshop. Okay? So, pag ganon, I just receive royalty income without actively selling the item, passive income on my part yon. Kaya sa individual, subject yon sa final withholding tax. Ganon din sa corporation. So, if the royalty income was not derived or generated, okay, in the active pursuit and performance of the corporation's primary purpose or purposes, in that case, okay, passive income yun. Subject yun sa FWT. Okay, etong dinescribe natin na to ay makikita mo yan sa BIR ruling number 069-2016 dated February 29, 2016. Okay? So, how do we tax royalty income classified as passive income? So, kasama yan actually sa Section 27 saka Section 28. kasama siya doon sa interest income. Kaya kung babasahin mo dito, tax rates on certain passive income. So, interest from deposit, na-discuss na natin to kanina sa separate video. Okay? Deposit substitute, etc. At makikita mo dito and royalties. And royalties. So, makikita mo dyan, final tax yan at 20%. Etong royalty as FWT, walang masyadong complication compared sa interest income saka dividend income. So, pansinin mo, hindi nabago ng Create Law yung tax treatment ng royalty income. So, bago mag-Create Law or under Train Law, kapag kayong royalty na passive income ay natanggap ng isang domestic corporation or RFC, FWT yun na 20%. Tapos, kung NRFC, kung Train Law, 30% FWT. So, even prior to Train Law, yan na yung treatment. And then under the Create Law, same pa rin yung tax, except dito. Kasi nga, hindi naman na 30% ang tax ng corporation. 25% yan kapag ka-foreign corp. Tapos kung domestic corp, either 20 or 25%. Okay, kaya ganyan lang siya. So, royalty income na passive income derived in the Philippines, received by DC, 20%. Received by RFC, 20%. Received by NRFC, 25%. Ganun lang siya. Ganun lang yung dividend income natin. Okay? Ganun kasimple. So, napakadali, no? So, thank you for watching our third video. That is the complete list of passive income derived in the Philippines by corporations na subject sa final withholding tax.